And we are live, Two and a Half Guys podcast. I'm your boy Midget,
I'm your girl, Rose.
It's your boy Doe Stacks.
back with another great episode. I think we on 115. I'm not sure.
We up there.
I think I gotta go back and check, but when I edit them, I'll let y'all know if this is correct or not. But we here, man. Another episode. Pretty good week. Fresh off vacation. Ready for these kids to start school tomorrow. What y'all got going on?
Yeah, y'all didn't start school in South Carolina yet?
They started tomorrow.
Damn, my baby been in school this third week? Fourth week?
I don't know what's going on. Rock Hill and a couple places up here start tomorrow. First day. So it is what it is. What y'all got going on?
How's your week?
Nope.
Last 3 weeks been kind of rough for me, man. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with a sick dog. She finally passed this morning. So, I spent my morning.
Damn.
So I spent my morning burying my baby.
That's
Yeah,
right.
I'm sorry to hear that, man.
Hey Tiana.
Hey, Tiana.
Hey, Sugarfoot.
Yeah, so I get it. What I realized on this cruise, other people don't wash their hands when they use the bathroom.
Oh, no. What is that?
What happened?
Them other folks don't wash their hands when they use the bathroom. You know how many times I went to the bathroom on this boat and people just walk straight out? I was like, yo, is this common? Like, is this like the wash rag thing and the washing legs thing?
Brother, you'll be amazed. I work at a independent living facility, right? For rich old versions of them folks.
Uh-huh.
These mother effers will be on the buffet and we're serving them and they'll touch the food like, no, I don't want that one. I want that one. I'm not allowed near the buffet while they're serving because I'm the one that to tell them, stop touching the fucking chicken. Somebody else got to eat that.
Yo,
That's nasty.
I watch so many people. I got, Elijah 6. So every 30 minutes, I got to pee. And every time we go in there, somebody coming out who walks straight out. And then, on the boat, this boat had like the motion sensor door opening. So when you motion the door, it opens. They would just motion the door and walk right out. And I'm like,
hey.
You don't remember that classic episode of My Wife and Kids? When Michael Kyle was at the restaurant, they was at like the little Japanese place.
Yes. And the little girl kept falling in
but you remember that him and the daddy had an issue because him and the daddy, first off, he used the stall right beside him, and then he went to go shake old boy's hand. Old boy, I don't know if they shake hands or not, but basically he washing his hands, thinking the old boy's behind him washing his hands too. Old boy was already out the bathroom.
He had ordered the last something.
Lobster. He said, I don't want your pee-pee lobster.
Yeah, he wanted
put your pee-pee hands all over the lobster. I don't want it.
Yeah, was that amazing this whole week. Like, y'all
bro,
stop that. What's up, George?
What's up, George?
And they got the nerve to wonder why COVID back.
Oh, listen,
bitch.
Listen, I was that amazing on this boat. Like, really? But it is what it is. But while on this boat, I did watch something.
Boy, Netflix been getting off, boy. I've been watching. I've been watching shit all.
I saw you watching Painkiller. Somebody recommended.
I just started. I'm on episode.
I started it.
3.
I started it.
That's some shit there. I know I'm gonna go down a rabbit hole when I finish this series.
I am too. Especially being when I was in college, I was a pharmacy tech.
Mm-hmm.
So seeing some of this stuff, like little story for y'all, like these pharmaceutical companies can buy doctors and hospitals.
Absolutely.
Yo, I've seen pharmacy reps come in, took all us to dinner. What's the endless steak place? Rio's on the beach.
Rio's
first over. Take us to eat, bring us goodie bags. Like, yo, all you gotta do is instead of this heartburn medicine, tell them to take this one, and y'all good. Like, yo, you just trying to debo me by y'all trying to pimp me by taking me out, showing me the finer things in life. And then telling me to recommend something,
and it works.
And like my two of my farm, both of them passed, rest in peace. But they was just like, we just go to eat. Like, I ain't recommending nothing. If the doctor write it, I'm gonna prescribe it. I'm not giving alternates.
Well, you know, I worked in a doctor's office, so it was nothing. Orthopedic clinic, it was nothing. Like at least once every 2 weeks, we had a different rep come in, and they would always come in bringing food for everybody in the entire clinic. You know, just to listen. My doctor done picked me out plenty of times. Like, hey, I ain't got time for that. Go listen to him.
Yeah,
I'm sitting there like trying to act like I'm interested when I just really want to finish eating my food. You understand what I'm saying?
I'm trying to get off and go home. And they're like, hey, Antoine, come on with us. And I'm like, come on, Mr. Kane. Like, no, he's like, listen, you think I want to be here? And these guys like in their 70s, they're like, you think I want to be here with these people and hear this bull? And Wilson Kane, he was on his family-owned Kane's Barbecue in Florence. Good man. He used to be so funny. Like, you think I want to hear this BS by myself? Nah, you come with me. Come get this food. I know you ain't cooking. I know you ain't cooking tonight. Like, yeah, you're right. Let me go get this free food. So, but we had a Tubi special recommended by none other than Doe Stacks himself.
All I can say, it was better than that bullshit last week.
Hey, listen, the quality was good.
Yeah.
The camera quality was good.
That much. It had a little bit of eye candy.
Hey, look at Tiana. Look. Y'all didn't see what I put in the group
I don't
message.
like this Tubi journey.
Y'all didn't see what I put in the group message. I said, y'all niggas be thinking with the wrong head, boy. The whole time I'm like, don't do it, Dilf. Don't do it, Dilf.
Hey, look here.
For those who don't know, hold on though. Before those who don't know, we watched Deadly Dilf on Tubi. Tubi original. I can't tell you who's the star, and I need to start getting these names of who starred it. About a young female. What did I don't understand what her father getting killed had to do with any of this. A robbery. When this we never find out the robber. Like, was it her boyfriend?
It made her miss. It made her miss that older man's
love
presence, I guess, should I say.
Well, she needed a father figure in old whack Rio. First of all, I ain't the type to judge. But Rio don't look like he got no deadly deal. I'm sorry.
Hey, I ain't gonna flex. If I was the brother, I'd have tested that market too.
That's what I'm saying. I thought she was going. That's who I thought she was going.
Bro, hey, bro messed up. He could have got him some on the way out.
I would have asked you if you called me Rio on your way out the door, bitch.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
I'm still tap her ass, and then I'm asking.
I'm zipping up my pants, getting ready to go.
Look here, bitch. Did you really call me
Rio?
You called me my brother name before we did all of this?
About 15 minutes ago. Did you call my brother?
You know what I'm saying?
15 minutes.
About 6 minutes ago. Did you call my brother?
Did you really call me my brother? Yeah.
But he shouldn't have messed with the girl's scholarship. Of course, now she did come for his son.
She came for his son. Then he went for her scholarship.
Yeah.
And she went for the kill. But the question I ask y'all, I hate to jump this far into the conclusion. What the fuck did he get locked up for?
I
don't know.
What the fuck did he get locked up for?
And then he locked up in Mississippi where they still got chain gangs.
and he raking a perfectly raked yard.
A whole landscape area.
I think they need us for consultation on some of these two.
Hey, listen, all they did was move the ending to the house next door.
Bro.
Because the house is beautiful. The house they live in was beautiful.
Bro, I was like, what the fuck is going on? I said, hold on, why is he in the orange? And then this bitch at the damn morgue talking, not the morgue, at the thing talking to her dead daddy.
With peanut butter and jelly, no crust.
No crust.
And then it went off. And I was like, this the fuck what they were talking about. I said, what the fuck is this?
That's exactly what the fuck I was talking about.
It could have went off.
Like, I didn't want to go in the messenger because I know that you were still watching it, but I was like, huh? Like, y'all had potential. Y'all had potential to knock it out the park and finish it off in a solid way.
Absolutely.
Y'all put him in jail. We don't know for what. The brother just dead.
But you can tell this movie had more of a budget than the other two we watched.
Definitely did. But
because it was clear.
The aunt with that badass driving.
They could have ended with the aunt running over the wife. They could have stopped right there.
But like you said, what he got charged for?
His wife.
Possession of a firearm?
She wasn't a minor. That was
Like
his
he
firearm.
he didn't hit his wife. He didn't shoot her.
No.
He was running with the gun, like Doe said, possession of a firearm.
But he's a
his.
legal owner.
It's his. Remember, they found out it was his when
now if you threatening
CPS showed up.
If you threatening, like you know what I'm saying, in a threatening manner, but you wouldn't get a lot of time for that, like no prison time.
And then they never said what she said on the letter. On the letter. What up, Big Red? It just said, "Dear Rio," and then nothing. We don't know what.
Trying to make a part 2.
Fuck them.
We don't need it. We don't need it.
Your wife gone, your son with your ex-wife. You might as well, when you get out, get back with young thing.
I think they're gonna try to pull a fucking thin line between love and hate. Like she's the villain, she's fucking damn Lynn Whitfield. Which I want to go on record and say I thought about this years. They could have made sequels of Thin Line Between Love and Hate. They could have put her crazy ass in another city and see her fuck over another Martin.
Like they do Joe.
You know what I'm saying?
Like they do Joe on You.
They think they could have done it. I'm like, why you just let her ride off into the sunset in a limo because she done fuck Martin life up? Well, dog, this bitch is crazy and she's still running the streets.
She got money.
I need her in jail.
I mean, to be honest with you, Lynn Whitfield still looks pretty good, so they can pull off
They can.
If they can pull off a Best Man reunion 20 years, they can pull off Lynn.
Yo, y'all come talk to us, okay? Because I'm gonna tell you what it is. They can do a sequel, and Lynn Whitfield can have a daughter, and they can be the new Marjorie and Lori Harvey.
There you go. They can
have her stalking the shit out of the stepson because he playing with the daughter.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
But I don't understand why he went to jail. And hold on, did the brother die from a rack in the garage in the storage area?
Apparently, they were trying to make it seem like when he fell on those on the board nails.
Yeah.
In his head. Hey.
It looked easy as shit. On you. How did he get behind you?
I don't know, man. I guess the brother goofy as hell. I don't know.
First off, if I come to Mickey's house and a bitch in the house is fucking with Mickey,
why am I going to the garage?
Why am I following you outside going to the storage and shit? Bitch, you getting out the door. What you doing in my brother's house?
Yeah, like real life yoke you up and put you out, especially now that I know everything, because I got the toxicology reports right here about whether you pregnant or not.
That part.
The funniest thing to me is when she came, she was like, "Where's Gunner?" He said, "I thought you was picking him up." She running around the house, "Gunner!" Like he just said the boy ain't there. Why y'all checking the house?
Hey, she had to make it look good for the ex-wife right there.
She ran out to the pool. Ain't no pool house out there. She running around the backyard. Gunner! Like there's nothing out here. He's not in the storage closet. We've come to that conclusion. There's nothing in the storage closet. Like where y'all running upstairs? The man said ain't nobody in his house. Like what are y'all doing?
That movie had potential to be good.
Whoever edited this didn't really comb through it properly to land it, y'all. They tried. They just didn't land it. They didn't land it.
They did not land the plane.
Hey, I don't know why y'all don't like this. I don't know why y'all don't like this Tubi journey, but I'm really enjoying this.
Midgie, I can't stand you very much right now. I love you to death. But I can't stand you right now.
And what messed up was I fell asleep last night, and another movie was on. I got to go back and watch. It stuck me in after I fell asleep. But you know, Tubi keep playing. If y'all didn't know.
Yeah, it does. Like that's how I found out about Deadly Dilf, because that came on right after God Forgives I Don't.
Tubi give you the whole catalog. If you ain't on Netflix, are you still there? They gonna keep going until you wake up and you physically.
You like that shit?
Yeah.
Stay right here. I'll be back.
Hold on, I'll be back.
I ain't gonna ask you if you like it because you might say no and you might turn us off. We know views. I woke up and it's an hour and 30 into this movie. I was like, who is this? This is like a part 2 to the movie I just watched. So listen, Deadly Dilf. Angela, don't do that. Did you watch it, Angela? That movie was crazy.
Which I give it.
On the Tubi scale, On the Tubi scale, I got to give it only on the Tubi scale of 8.5 because the look was decent. It didn't land the ending, but
that's what took points for me.
You know, I didn't see them bullshit shopping bags come through.
You know, you didn't see them orange bags.
Yeah,
they had a little higher budget.
Yeah, it was pretty much Tubi with a higher budget. They probably had like 100 bands to spend on this.
It's some things that they left open. Like, why was you showing the ex-boyfriend? Like, you had me thinking he was the murderer. Like, y'all gonna come in and say he was stalking you.
But was he stalking her remember when he came?
I think he lived down the street.
Huh?
I think he lived down the street.
So he really weren't even concerned about her.
No, I think he really lived down the street.
That's why he looked back like.
Yeah, that's why he's like, why are you running? I'm going to my house. Because when he pulled up in the car, he drove straight and then he stopped. He drove straight into like a driveway.
You're like, bitch, I'm going home. What's your problem?
I mean, so with her interaction with the gay best friend and how he was pretty much like, you know, don't get in love or catch feelings and shit. I think this bitch normally
he ain't even sassy enough for me.
Acts dumb over some dingaling.
He was semi-sassy, man.
He was semi-sassy. He ain't even sassy enough.
Hey,
he wasn't spicy enough.
He ain't even spicy enough.
Why do
you gay best friend? You gotta go into it.
Why do they feel like they have to act like black women just to portray a gay role for a man? I'm asking, because I don't know.
That's the epitome. That's the bar. Because really, they really want to be a black woman.
He could have acted like Kim K and been just fine in the role. Feel me?
But they got a yes and do all that. So
okay, do you want a Kim K or do you want a what was my man name on Low Down Dirty Shame? Wayman.
I need a Wayman.
Okay, Wayman gonna give you all of this.
If you go all the way.
Rest in peace.
Okay, Wayman. Or Baby Boy, $40.
Yeah. You could even gave me the gay guy from the hair salon movie that we watched from Tubi. The one who had the Uncrustables on his face.
Uncrustables.
Yeah, the Crustable spec makes like he had AIDS.
The half-chewed pill on his face.
Like he had a half-chewed M&M crunched up. And they just threw it on there. Like, make sure it stick.
Hey, now this makeup artist wasn't that much better because when the damn brother fell, that shit was cheesy as hell too. Now
I mean, the blood don't look like blood.
That
even her dad got shot. It was like
I know McDonald's ketchup when I see it.
Like it looked like he shot the dad in the stomach, but somehow it went to his neck.
Yeah, the gun was aimed low.
Yeah, it was aimed low. So did your dad duck down to try to eat the bullet? I don't know. Thought he was Bruce Leroy.
Was your dad Leroy from The Last Dragon?
Was he Bruce Leroy? I don't know. So
I give it an 8.5. What you giving, Mitch?
I give it a 7.9 for the ending.
I give it an 8.
Hold up. Didn't you give the one last week a higher rating?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I would admit to that, brother. I would admit to that. I gave God Forgives I Don't. I think I gave that like a 7 or something. And I gave the one.
Now that I've seen this one, I wish I can go back and revote. I'd have gave it less. Because this really didn't deserve an 8.5. But
we just had to give it more than the other two.
It's so much better than God Forgives I Don't.
Yeah.
Hey man, you gonna start hating on God Forgives I Don't.
Whose turn is it?
Mine.
Hey, I ain't gonna flex. Remember the one that we watched the week before last? The Detroit movie with the dude that killed his baby mom and little boy in?
Yeah.
They got another one out with the same people in it. It looks more up to date. They got another one out. I can't remember the name of it. Huh? I can't remember, but it popped up right after I was watching Deadly Dilf. But it's this the same light-skinned guys in it. Same main character girl is in it, but I think it's just a different scenario.
Really?
Yeah, because remember Midgie told us that she's the writer and she's done a couple movies.
She's done a couple.
Okay.
I mean, hey.
I gotta find it.
They say one of them got a hit.
Oh, is it her husband's enemy? I was actually looking at this, trying to see if I was going to suggest this or not.
That's it.
How long we going down the Tubi rabbit hole, man?
We got all month, remember?
Minutes.
Oh yeah,
we got all month, just like the last one, ain't it?
Yeah. No, because next week it'll be the 27th. So we got
2 more. We got to push through. Oh Lord, Mitch, already rubbing his hands. He gonna choose the most ratchet bullshit.
You know it. I'm going out with a bang, man. We in the August with a bang.
A banger.
A banger.
Oh, bitch. Okay. So we doing this her husband's enemy?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Don't do that. Ansel, you got that written down? Y'all got that written down, her husband's enemy? I'm here for it. I might watch it tonight.
A husband's enemy.
I might watch it today.
Okay. All right. So something else we watched, and it wasn't on our pick list, but all of us just happened to watch it, not knowing that we were going to be watching it. That damn Depp versus Heard on Netflix. Johnny Depp versus Amber Heard. If that ain't been the craziest, funniest shit ever in life, Mom, did it change your perspective of Johnny Depp at all?
I mean, I didn't know he was a druggie. I didn't know he was a drunk. He was basically the Pirate of the Caribbean before the role. Yeah. So no, do I believe he hit her? No, I don't.
You don't think he hit her?
I believe he did it out of protection.
I believe he probably, because the way she was saying things happen around too many people, and everybody around her was like, nah, I don't recall that. Like you got to be a good liar and a good actress to say something happened around people who were there to witness, who ain't witness.
I think this is what the interesting thing was of the trial. You have 2 actors on a stand acting, trying to convince you that their story is real and the other person is a lie.
Right.
Amber overact. Oh, I mean, just looking at the jury and like
in her cries. What was the one about the
dirty carpet? The dirty carpet. I'm looking down at the dirty carpet.
The carpet was like that's something you write. That's something you write in a movie.
That part.
Like
she thought she was in a movie.
She was hit so hard. She was staring at the dirty carpet, thinking, "Why is the carpet so dirty?" Mm-hmm. Like you narrating a movie like a book. So it was like, and then she was hitting him, and admitting to it, like, "Oh, you big, stop being a baby. I didn't punch you that hard.
Like half my finger is on the floor. What the fuck do you mean stop being a baby?"
Right. So he might have did abuse. It might have been abuse both ways. I don't know.
I think after a while, he probably started retaliating and hitting her ass back. I don't think he started off with it. I just think that she was a miserable person, and
Yeah, he did have recordings, Angela.
Do you think?
I watched the whole trial, y'all.
Do you think she was jealous that her career wasn't
absolutely
part of it? That was a part of it.
Absolutely, but you're fucking married Edward Scissorhands, especially when she talked about his fingers not really being scissors and shit.
And he's 20 years your elder.
Yeah.
So he got a head start.
See, y'all don't know. That's that toxic rich white shit that they've been going through.
Oh yeah.
I bet you both of them had been through prior situations like that in prior relationships, so it was comfortable for them.
But what hurt was when they brought in Kate Moss and they were like, "Oh, have you ever experienced it?" And she's like, "Nah, he never hit me."
Did you not see the lawyer went like this when she opened the door with Kate Moss because they weren't going to bring it up?
Yeah, like
they're like, "Bitch, you really brought up Kate Moss, bitch. Yeah. We got her now."
She on camera, like, "Yo, like, have you ever experienced it?" She's like, "No, he never hit me. He never done it." Nope. So, your white tears don't
seem
count.
Like that's in his character to be like a woman beater like that, y'all. Like, certain people carry certain characteristics, even acting or not. Like, he just doesn't seem like that type.
I think a mixture of the alcohol and the drugs and her just being a toxic ass bitch made him towards the end. I really think he kicked her on the plane. I really believe that it happened. And it can happen because I actually broke up with a girl because her love language was hidden. I mean, like, we at a bar watching the game and my team scored a touchdown on her team. I'm celebrating and cheering and this bitch punched the shit out of me.
Hey, Renee.
and was upset, and I was about to beat her ass in front of everybody in the restaurant. And I was like, you know what? We're gonna have to break up.
I
I
ain't gonna lie. I don't mean to cut you off, Rose, but I got this thing about shit.
Mm-hmm.
If you shit on my bed,
Oh yeah, it's over.
It's no more rules after that. And then you're gonna blame it on
the dog.
Huh? Yeah, no.
First you blame it on the dog.
First you tried to blame it on the housekeeper. Then after he said, no, that is human. I mean, no.
The dog.
He was like, no. You sure it's not the dog? And she was like, yeah, the dog.
He's like, man, they weigh 4 pounds each.
That part.
He's like,
do you know how much hate you gotta have to squat your ass over somebody's pillow and shit on it?
Did you just say them folks ain't wash their hands?
You know how you have
to. And she was supposed to go to Coachella, so she probably pooped, grabbed her bag, and walk out of the house.
She ain't wipe nothing, bro.
She ain't wipe.
She grabbed her mud butt.
Went straight to Coachella with the dookie butt. Dancing to Rihanna, smelling like poop.
Listen, y'all, like I done work at Coastal, yo. And they'll come out the house in your kind of way now.
I went to Coastal, bro.
So you know. So yeah. One girl came in with her panties tied around her ponytail like the knot. Like, you know how you pull your hair back in the ponytail and tie it up?
Nothing.
It was her drawers.
That's nothing. Yeah, she came through with the dookie boot. And that's what I'm saying. Like, that's disgusting for you. And then to leave it there, so you know, if somebody saw it and they ain't moved it, it's been marinating on that bed.
Listen, I'm sorry. All rules is off after that. I gotta
did she squat over it and shit, or did she shit and then picked it up?
She had to squat because she probably was in a rush. The driver was there.
Them folks got big beds. You feel me? Them folks got big beds.
Yo, we gotta hit the road. We gotta be to the airport. We gotta get to Coachella. She's like, well, let me just get one out right quick.
Bruh, that's some nasty shit. I'm with you though. I can't come back from. You cannot come back from that. You see, he won't look at. You see that bitch said, "Look, I would never look you in your eye again."
I would never. She's like, I know. And then he had the recording on top of that. This is why I won't look at you. I'm not afraid of you.
Hey, yo, them toxic relationships be real fun sexually.
He probably had a ball. Cocaine.
Bro, it ain't worth it.
Cocaine, pills, alcohol, the best alcohol.
Roxycodone, all that stuff he was talking about.
Yeah.
Xanax.
Yeah, he was
here. I know your finger's bleeding. Take this Xanax. You'll be okay.
No, it was the pictures of her. She was taking of him while he was fucking passed out and shit. The ice cream, bro. This bitch was crazy.
She's trying to embarrass him though.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
She did a good job of it too.
And my friend that's the doctor that's going through his shit.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, yo, why does this look like Yo Person 2.0? And then he was like, I'm not surprised, because when the trial was on, he was like, every day she sat in front of the TV just like loving it and living it up. I said, that bitch was taking notes.
Yeah.
That hoe was taking notes.
That shows me how much we don't care about their problems.
That's why I don't trust people that watch crime documentaries all the time.
Shit, that's me.
And like Snap and all that shit.
While it was going on, it was $2 billion justice for Johnny Depp, 77 million justice for Amber Heard. Like, and the whole time my timeline showed me one or two things: a meme of her crying, but that cry face, and her sniffing like she was sniffing cocaine out of a tissue. Yeah, the only two things I've seen. So it shows like a vast variety of worlds. Like,
they snuck her back
on our worlds at the time. We probably was seeing what was going on with I don't know who, Kanye.
But dog, did you see the TMZ guy? How he got the lawyer back with the 15 minutes of fame, and then they put the fucking damn glasses on his ass at the end.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
You didn't catch that though?
Mm-mm.
You ain't see that?
Her lawyer was going after the guy from TMZ, I think, that did something. And then she kind of said to the effect that he just wanted his 15 minutes of fame. Uh-huh. And then he was like, he answered the question, and it was like, and as far as my 15 minutes of fame, I could say the same thing about you because you took her as a client. and then you see the people in the background like, ooh.
Listen,
Look,
hey, real talk. You took her knowing she was lying because
that part.
like I said, you gotta be a convincing liar to have witnesses who did not witness something and try to convince the rest of the world that this happened.
Hey man, that's that pretty privilege, man.
Hey, that's my shit too, Big Red.
Yeah, so
that's my shit too. Now I know. I think I sent y'all a picture in the message that she moved over to I think Spain after the trial to get away, and done had a damn baby through surrogacy. So she got a little daughter, and now this bitch dating women. She's a lesbian now, and I said we don't want her.
well, y'all got her.
I don't want her. No,
enjoy.
Send that crazy bitch back over to Peterland. We don't want her over here.
Hey.
We don't
want her. Got her. She gonna ruin somebody else's life. So
I don't want her.
She gonna be super toxic now.
Oh yeah.
Listen.
Okay.
It just showed me like I had no idea all this was going on. I knew it was going on, but I didn't know everything that they were talking about.
See, I do TikTok while I'm doing my prep in the morning at work, and the whole court case kept popping up. So like one day I was like, let me, I can't watch TikTok right now, so let me just cut this on the list. And that shit was getting juicy. I'm like, so y'all was really going through all this shit while he was filming this movie. Y'all was really like damn near killing each other, and like they had to, because of his hand, film the other half of the movie differently.
What was so funny was when he was talking about her and James Franco. He slip a little tongue in there. He make you wet, and he laughed. I was like, he know.
Bro, I can hang with Johnny Depp. That motherfucker like a good time, boy.
He knew he ain't going to jail once he was
I ain't doing none of the drugs he do.
No.
They do drugs. I just smoke a little weed, baby.
He was like, I ain't said none of this.
I ain't even smoking weed with that motherfucker. He gonna have to pass a Mackie or something, but nah.
Dirt McGirt.
Dirty. I ain't want it. I'm good, sir.
Yeah, you think he has you a BC and it's full of cocaine?
That part. I know my extent to the trial. I know that did catch my attention was when his lawyer, the female lawyer, because remember his male lawyer was the one that was talking the majority of the case. But when it was time for her cross-examination, they put his female lawyer on. That they were already saying that the female lawyer and Johnny Depp had something going on. So it was like bitch versus bitch. It was like Rocky round 10. That shit was on point, and she was getting her ass, especially with the whole. You say that you were going to donate the money from the divorce?
Why haven't you? Where's the money?
I said I would pledge. No, I didn't ask you if you pledged. I said you said you were going to donate it, and I still plan to do it. No, I didn't ask what you plan on doing.
Right.
Like this bitch she was a fraud. You can tell she's gotten away with a lot of shit with her looks and her privilege.
This has been a lifetime. This
you
has
can
been
tell.
a lifetime of shit.
But that's the best role she ever played because she was working it, boy.
Like I've never heard of Amber Heard prior to this, y'all. I hate to say it.
When they were showing clips of her movies, I was like, I think I seen her, but
I might have watched Aquaman one time, Rose, and she didn't stick out enough for me to say, "Oh,
that's Amber Heard." That part, I didn't realize that was Amber Heard until they started talking about cutting her out of Aquaman 2. Because the fans don't want her in Aquaman 2. Like they done did a petition and shit. But is that Marvel?
DC.
Yeah, but they said that they're not going to cut her role, but they did decrease her role. They're going to go away from her and focus on Aquaman and his best friend. I don't know who that is.
His best friend.
Yeah.
I'm surprised she got the role going through all that. So.
Well, no, they had already shot it before all that shit came out.
Okay. Midgie, man, them folks get away with murder, man.
Yeah, like my man from Flash.
Yeah.
So Issa Rae called him out like, yo, this dude is abusive or racist.
Right, Red. Like the most I've heard about Amber Heard is this trial.
That's it. I don't know. I'm gonna have to go look and see what she's in, but I don't know.
It ain't important.
What you got for us, Rose?
Hold on.
Please have one that I want to talk about.
You got the theme music on. You got my rainbows and Skittles and shit. You like to play?
Hold on. And now we have Rose's Hot Topics.
Rapid
fire.
Oh no, man. I don't know.
Okay, no problem.
Jesus Christ, Midgie.
There we go.
No problems. Okay, we're gonna start this thing off with Drake with the good hair. What's going on with Drake?
He been hanging with Lil Yachty. And them boys in the
paint his nails and shit now. He just happy he got long hair at his age.
You think that's what I think that's what it is too.
Yeah, you know, like this is the first time that he's ever had black hair. You feel me? Because remember, he spoke on coming up how he was angry with his hair because he couldn't do the black styles and whatnot.
I remember he cornrowed it one time.
Yeah, he's got black hair now. Like he's finally embracing. See, y'all gotta remember, Drake was a mixed kid that grew up in Canada, so he embraced you can embrace your white side in Canada and
the show he was on, Degrassi.
Yeah, Degrassi. You feel me? So he done had every piece of clothing, the best of the best, this, that, and the third. And them guys get bored. I ain't taking up for them, but them guys get bored. That's why they walk around with painted nails and goddamn.
Speak on it.
You know, I mean, shit. Like, I don't know what's going on with the boy, but shit, he been hanging around Yachty too much lately.
Yeah, them boys, you know, they dare to be different. They are daring the world. So
yeah, I mean, I rock with the FUBU shirt too, Red, but it's just like,
the magnificent.
There you go. There you go.
Right.
Booty butt cheeks.
Rihanna and her baby daddy welcome the baby girl.
Hey man, Rocky doing what he's supposed to do. Tear the club up.
It's crazy how Media Takeout broke it first before TMZ because we thought Media Takeout was out of here. We hadn't heard anything from Media Takeout
forever.
until this. They were the ones to actually break the news, and they did it 6 hours before TMZ. So that's what I get out of this. Maybe, I don't know. Congratulations to them. Rocky, I don't blame you. I'd have left two up in a two.
That part.
Two quick ones.
Bam, bam.
Look, Rocky doing what Stedman couldn't do to Oprah. Okay.
He ain't never been inside of Oprah. He ain't never been inside of Oprah.
Ain't no way, man. Ain't no way, boy. Ain't no way.
He ain't never been inside of Oprah.
All right.
He couldn't tell you what Oprah Monkey smell like. When the last time you hear something about or from Stedman?
This man been in the outhouse, and he's supposed to be dating. Well, his outhouse is a beautiful house.
He live in the mother-in-law quarters.
You talking about a comfortable life,
bruh.
I bet she let him bring whatever he want to bring through. Long as it don't get back to the news. You keep quiet, you could cause a riot. I don't care. Did your monthly 3 million drop? Yeah, all right, cool. Go on about your business.
Stedman, the number one Call of Duty player in the world, number one man player in. We just don't know it.
Stedman don't do nothing but relax, baby.
Bruh.
Watch movies and play video games.
That man
could y'all do that?
Could y'all on his retirement? You fuck right, I could.
Look here, man. I've been had a whole family somewhere else.
Man, one.
Did you say one?
Hey, I need about a meal. My son about to go to UNC.
Come on, huh?
Okay.
That money good over there.
Keke Petty White Palmer, starring in the Usher music video to get back at the baby daddy.
Y'all done ha and Keke that girl in the single motherhood.
She don't give a shit.
I mean,
He pulled the bag. He could have been the fucking Stedman, the new A$AP Rocky. A$AP Rocky.
Oh, she gonna care eventually, but she gonna fuck right around and catch what Usher carrying. Usher about 50, girl.
Yeah, Usher about 50. He a nice looking 50 though.
I mean,
I don't want the package.
I like the nostalgia of the video though, because he did tribute like some of his old dance moves, old dance video. He even brought back this Usher chain with the U in the circle.
Bro, Usher like Benjamin Button out this bitch.
Be aware of the energy you put out.
Yeah. I will say
because old buddy done double back and he coming for her bag now.
Oh.
He want crib, he want child support, and he want full custody. And it's been a change in the court systems lately. If that man can deem himself and like prove himself that he's worthy of having that child or make you seem like an unfit mother in any way, he's going to get that. You got to be careful the energy you put out being petty back and forth. See, usual normal people petty don't go before public eyes unless we know them or know their situations. This is a public beef. Right. Public beefs have a tendency to grow legs when the narrative is set. You got to be careful of that energy because you could have left it alone, Kiki, but you want to keep your name bubbling.
And you got to think, people was putting battery in both of their backs.
Big boss, Keke Palmer.
So people was telling her like, "Oh, you don't need him," blah blah blah. You look good. You do what you do, and then somebody
and them same like, chicks are single and miserable.
You gonna let that girl go out like that? So both of them got that battery put in their backs. So now it's to a point where now, ain't no reconciling. Now we got to go through it, and y'all might not want to go there, but people kind of force the social, and like I said, social media is one of the best and worst things out there because no matter what you do, you saw these comments. You saw people telling you, Kiki, "Oh, that man ain't nothing. Leave him."
Right.
You saw people saying, "Hey, man, how you let your girl go? You ain't no strong man." Blah blah blah. You got
obviously he couldn't have been too bad of a dude. You laid down and had a baby with him, and we didn't see no problems out of y'all.
But that's
until he voiced his embarrassment.
But that's what I'm saying. So somebody instead of him, it's two things. Two people can be wrong.
Yeah,
he could be wrong by the way he called her out. Like you got her number. You go, hey baby. That ain't my bad. Like I ain't know you were going out there like that. Even if you didn't see her or you saw her, you let her win. Like you ain't had to go on social media like, "Oh, you a mom." All right. And you ain't had to be petty and be like, "Oh, I'm gonna make some shirts out of this. I'm gonna embarrass you in front of people." So it's two things can be true, and I just think both of them got some wrongness.
I can say this though. They didn't discuss their boundaries before they had a child.
They didn't
at all.
Now this would mean nothing to me if it wasn't a child involved. I mean, it still don't mean nothing to me because it's out of my tax bracket. But I'm saying is you can tell by how they addressed the situation and both handled the situation that they didn't know what their boundaries were with each other before they had a baby. But it's too late.
And then they both got petty now.
And I hear a lot of people say, "Oh, they ain't married. Oh, they ain't married." But here's the thing about that: you got a child together. You are in a union, whether it's marriage or not.
Yeah, that's blood.
And y'all might have been headed that way.
And y'all may have been headed that way. But now, Kiki, baby. How old is Keke Palmer?
30 something?
In Hollywood, that's prehistoric.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody Kiki.
But you know what? She's talented enough to keep going. Because she's funny.
I know. Kiki is the modern day Angela Bassett.
She can dance.
Can't give her that. She got to do more on screen first, Rose. She got to do more on screen.
She looks like
Angela's a big fish. She got
absolutely.
I'm not taking nothing away from
if Kiki, they were able to do a doc, she would definitely be. If they would ever do a biography, she got.
But this is what I mean by like Kiki's been acting for so long, and look how much she's accomplished, and she's only 30.
And she could do impressions, so it's a lot that
she's very talented. Very talented.
So she can do voiceovers.
But this 15 minutes of fame that she done double back down on with the Usher thing, it's people looking at that and not everybody's susceptible. Like regardless to whether they say anything publicly, she's lost some jobs because of this.
Oh, yeah,
she's lost 29. Some opportunities because of this.
She's 29.
Yeah.
So I mean,
she ain't gonna find another dude like him that's willing to sit back and unless she's willing to get a simp or a lame or somebody that's not of the industry. That boy came in with money. That boy was $1 million physical trainer. He wasn't broke.
Yeah, so I mean,
he was a multi-million-dollar physical trainer.
He wasn't broke, but people only knew him as old boy's brother from Insecure.
Yeah,
I didn't even know that.
I knew that, but that was all I knew of him.
That's all I knew.
Besides him being, he was rated one of the top five physical trainers in California.
Okay.
So like his clientele, like he had a flow of stream of income. Like that's how they met, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, he was training her?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Up next. I don't know if y'all watched it, but I watched the Untold Manziel, Johnny Football.
I did.
And what's your take on Manziel versus Reggie Bush? That they took Reggie Bush Heisman away, but they didn't touch Manziel, even though he's on camera, on film, saying that he was making all this money while playing football.
Hey, Travo, you right, buddy. Travo, you right, but that's the climate of what we live in nowadays. So, we got to move accordingly.
Listen, I've been said the NCAA ain't worth the crap. I mean, y'all was making money on Manziel. Y'all was making money on Reggie Bush and countless athletes before that, from Tax-free 5 to Michael Jordan. So, am I mad at these dudes getting money? I'm not. Am I mad at Johnny Manziel for getting this paper and flying these places?
Nope.
No, I'm not.
Hey, I ain't mad at the NBA players for doubling back and getting that injury money, that PPP money that Terrence Williams got in trouble for.
Listen,
I ain't mad at them boys.
Because y'all, now it's the NIL, blah, blah, blah. But y'all alumni wasn't paying players.
Yeah.
Like at every level. So I mean,
but it was a small portion. It was a very small portion though, man.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. He going to concerts. He going to fights. He going to Super Bowls. He going to NBA games courtside. I mean, y'all knew what it was. Y'all knew what it was when it was happening.
Right.
Because he was making so much money for that school that y'all was willing to brush to the side. And the NCAA let y'all get away with it until y'all couldn't use him no more. Mm-hmm. Once y'all used him up, then it's like, oh, how he at this Drake concert backstage? How he courtside with LeBron and Dwayne Wade? Mm-hmm. Like, y'all know how he is.
But you act like the kid don't come from money too.
He didn't. That's the thing, though.
He didn't? Because
it was a lie. It was a lie, though.
That was a lie that his friend manager came up with to explain why he was living so
extravagant. He came from oil money.
Said his daddy came from oil money. That man didn't come from no money, and the family was in on it.
Mm-hmm.
Can't blame him.
Yeah.
If I had a shit, the goddamn colleges come damn knocking. I'm doing just like the daddy from what's the Shaq movie? Blue Chips.
Blue Chips,
I'm doing just like the white daddy from Blue Chips.
Yeah.
I see such and such getting this, that, and the third. So to get my son, you got to give me X, Y, Z, and ABC.
Yes, sir. So I mean, I ain't mad at it.
Aren't they paying the players now?
Well, NIL, they allowed to make money off the name and likeness.
They don't get in trouble for it now. Like a couple of them get only a few are popular enough to get that star money. Everybody ain't gonna get that Angel Reese money. Everybody ain't gonna get that Bronny Jr. money.
Because you got to think, college basketball isn't as popular anymore. Women's basketball, college basketball is more popular than men's.
Right. Mm-hmm. Right.
I watch more NCAA women's games this year than I watch men. So you gotta think that's how they're gonna make their money before they even step foot in the WNBA. So you're gonna have your kids who have these deals.
That's why Angel Reese ain't leaving. She like, why I'm gonna go to the WNBA and make less money than I make now? I made 1.6 last year.
So they're gonna have their local deals, like local car dealerships, local restaurants.
They do a walkthrough with a couple clubs, etc.
You can sign autographs, get paid, sign jerseys and stuff like that.
Bro, you see, Angel Reese got the damn Amazon commercial.
Her and Flau'jae.
Yeah.
It's on Tubi. It always come up on Tubi.
I be getting mad at that shit too, boy. I'm almost willing to pay $1 subscription fee so I don't have to watch them damn. Okay, them little 30. I be hoping it's just one ad, and then they fucked up and gave me 4 ads one night. I said, motherfucker.
Hey, and it be dead in the middle of the movie.
Dead in the middle.
The good part.
And then the crazy part, I'm missing Skip a little bit on this past movie. And had to go back. As soon as I went back, the ad came on. Oh, since you had to go back, here go this ad for you.
Here you go.
Watch this. Before you jump into that, watch this.
Look, that part.
I said, you gotta be kidding me.
Oh, you hit rewind, big fella. Watch this right quick.
But NCAA trash. They know what be going on. They did it to countless athletes. I do think. I mean, you can't take away what USC did. Like, we know who the real Heisman Trophy won. Like, just so you got paid, don't mean Reggie Bush really wasn't out there shaking dudes out their draw.
Yo, he was primetime TV, man.
So y'all took it away, but y'all didn't give it to the runner-up. So we know who the real Heisman is. So all y'all did was took a trophy. Hey, Moretta.
Hey, Retta.
Retta.
So all you did was took a trophy.
Right.
That's all you did. But the real Heisman, we know he the real Heisman. Yeah. He can go make one at any shop.
Yeah. Before I move on to the next topic, I'm just saying Reggie Bush, he was part of that Kardashian curse.
He never bounced back.
He fucked up when he let Kim on that TV when he won that championship and she want to start talking about herself. I'm like, man, this man, all the workouts, all the games, all the practices, the sweat that this man got to get into the championship, and you taking over his fucking interview.
You wasn't with me shooting in the gym.
That part. You would think motherfuckers would have learned then, but no. How many niggas she done got after that?
You know how they say
sucked out of that.
You know how they say you can't take pictures with the belt if you ain't helping the ring.
Boom.
That all right. Be fired.
It might be, Mitch. How they be acting about it might be, because Drake's still trying to double back.
I'm telling you, bro.
I ain't want none of it.
All right, we'll get to that. We'll get to that.
Us here, Gilbert Arenas podcast. I don't even have that on my list, so you want to talk about that one?
I saw it
real quick. Like McCants, he be talking like he was just everything in the NBA. So they were talking about leadership, and so the question was, can you be a leader and not be the best player on the team? And
I think you can.
And Arenas was saying, yeah, because you have veterans on the team, like you have your Udonis Haslem, who there to be the vocal leader. Some people lead by action. Kawhi Leonard don't say a word, but you have your Westbrooks on there who gonna be like, yeah, let's do this. So he's like, you don't have to be the best player to be the leader. You can get a leader from anywhere. And so McCants like, you need to lead by your act. So Arenas was saying,
yeah, go ahead. My bad, Mitch.
So he was saying it, and so Arenas was looking like, so what if you are the leader but you don't have followers? So does that still make you a leader? So McCants like, that means you need to get new people who's gonna follow. He's like, but you don't have followers, you're not the leader. So that's the thing coming up. And so Gilbert Arenas was saying, like, in my situation, I was just a gunner. I was the lead. He's like, the leader was Antoine Jameson and Larry Hughes. He said Larry Hughes at the Stackhouse. He's like, because and he's like, I listened, even though I was the best player on the team. But if they told me, hey, you're shooting too much, he's like, I had to respect that because they're not going to just. He's like, Larry Hughes ain't just going to talk just to talk. He's like, Larry Hughes going to say it when it's time. Like, hey man, you're shooting a little too much. Like, swing that rock. He's like, oh, so I must be really jacking if Larry Hughes saying something to me. So he's like, you don't have to be the best player to be a leader. So McCants and her, he tried to discredit Miko Grimes because she played overseas and didn't play in the WNBA. And she was like,
I like that was a buildup of them having prior problems. You could tell it was something underlying to that.
And then it got personal because Gilbert Arenas made a joke like, y'all just need to go on a date. She was like, oh, he don't like one of black women. He like white girl.
Damn.
So then it went.
Who said that?
She ain't have to get personal. She ain't have to get personal.
She was like, she was like, she tired of people invalidating her. She was like, because she ain't playing the NBA. She's like, I couldn't play in the NBA. I ain't got titties. She's like, I got titties, so I couldn't play in the NBA. So it was just a big fallout, but it was a conversation. And like McCants, you really gotta. He's like that guy on the show that you watch because you hate. You either like McCants or you don't, because he was a good ball player, no doubt about it.
He went into the wrong situation in the NBA.
Yeah, but he thought he was, and from personal experience, we played North Carolina when I was at Coastal, and like Roy Williams was always like boosting him up. Like he looked like he didn't even want to play us. I'm at half court laughing and joking with Raymond Felton. We talking about sideline stuff during warm ups. He just going through the motion. So Roy was like, "Come on, McCants. Let's get this." So they went to him like the first play. He shot a turnaround fadeaway. He barely got back down the court. Like, man, why am I here? So it was one of those things.
Entitled athlete.
And like he would talk like he was just the most hardworking guy. But when the time I saw him from experience, I played against him, he did not exhibit that. He didn't even show like a good characteristic. Yeah. Like, cause even I knew he was getting blown out. But we was still laughing and joking, having a good time. And like, I remember it's a guy, I can't think of his name. He was number one. He was number one. He wore number one for Carolina. And I remember I shot back-to-back threes. And he went ran fell. He's like, your boy out here jacking. I said, I got to get mine. He's like, shoot. What you want me to do? Not shoot? And he started laughing. McCann just sitting there dead face, like, all right.
Mm.
All right.
That's crazy.
So
a little bit of geography, because we ain't all about smut all the time. We like to educate people. What we thinking about this Hurricane Hillary over in the Pacific Ocean?
I haven't heard anything about it, y'all.
What?
I'm
Really?
just glad I'm back on land.
Right. Boy,
Because it rained a couple times on that boat, and my sister, I guess, because I had WhatsApp or whatever, and so I could, I could hit people if they had WhatsApp. I hit people. So my sister, she messaged me like, "Yo, y'all good?" I said, "Yeah, it's just raining." She was like, "Y'all didn't hit no bad weather." So I'm nervous, like, "Oh Lord, like what's going on? Tell me I'm on the next Titanic." But it was all good,
It's off our coast.
No, it's Pacific. It's heading to California. When you ever seen a hurricane over on the West Coast? Okay, bitch.
Hey, man, we already know God will come through and wash the city up when it gets too dirty. You better act New Orleans.
California have earthquakes, fires. This is the only thing they really ain't had other than tsunami.
I just want them to stay over there. Like, don't bring that shit over here. We ain't want y'all demons over here.
Bro, let me tell you something. As hot as it's been, it's about to be some hellified hurricane season, boy.
Yeah.
I had to cancel 3 practices last week because the heat index, the wet bulb globe, had us over like the dark area, which means you can't practice outside.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And the crazy part,
it might be hard travel.
Northwestern played Providence Day yesterday in the Panther Stadium. So, and it was hot, but people was there for it. So I'm just like, what it is. So.
All right, I got 2 more. Have y'all heard about the whole Jamar Chase, the wide receiver from the Bengals?
No, what happened?
He has a groupie that he fucked and slept with, and now she's trying to ruin his life. He had to go and put a protection order against her because she's been talking about him all on social media and then tagging the Bengals and the NFL. And
so he getting Zion.
Listen, Mariah Mills has started some shit.
Yeah. Yeah, this ain't. I don't even know if that's news, Rose, because now she's just opened up a Pandora's box.
Yeah, I'm telling y'all, women like this make it hard for the good girls.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy, you can't give it all. Boy.
Look, go mid shaft, never go full shaft. How they say?
You can't give them all that.
Go mid shaft, buddy. Because if you touch the crazy button, you got to take what come with it.
You can't do everything you do to everybody.
That part.
I'm gonna leave that there.
You in here going meet to meet, face to face. You better go, boy. You better go. All right.
You kissing booty holes, like everybody.
Kissing in the mud and shit. You come on, man. You like as men, we're pleasers and pleasurers, so we try to put up our best performance, but you can't do that.
Sometimes you gotta
pull back.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all are pleasers and what? You saw that, Loretta? Hold on.
I can't speak for nobody else.
Men are what?
Listen, if we weren't, it wouldn't be all these crazy women around here running by chasing the dick.
How they do?
Hold on. You said men are men are what? Pleasers and what else?
Pleasurers.
Not all of y'all.
Not all y'all either. Not all y'all good at sex.
Say what?
No, you're not. Not all y'all good at sex.
But women want to please. We want to please.
And you too sexually. We do too.
No, y'all don't. Y'all, a lot of y'all trying to get your rocks off. You trying to get a nut?
Tell me, I'm a man.
So you telling me if you was fucking support, you gonna give support the best of your life? If you fucking support, you gonna try to please the fuck out of support?
With certain, how the fuck support get me? God damn. Shit, support to start with.
That's the part I'm talking about. Everybody you fuck, you ain't trying to give them the best that you got.
And the women on Flavor Love ain't even giving him
There's
that.
a reason why. This is
ladies, in the comments, who we rocking with? Are we team Rose, the half guy, or are we Doe and Midgie, the full guys? Because I know this motherfucker ain't just say we pleasers and pleasurers and shit.
Not everybody. We can't say
not
all,
everybody gets that, Rose.
I get it.
To
Nothing is
prevent
all.
situations like this. You can't be face to face, meet to meet, fucking all these women.
Then you ain't pleasing and pleasuring them like that then.
Not
The
that,
ones-
that's why I said
the-
what
the
I say
ones that
before we
deserve
start
to
this
get that.
conversation.
Okay, so let's say we got selective pleasing and
You
pleasure.
can't
Yeah,
do
I mean, but I don't
everything
have to say
to
selective
everybody.
because I know what I do. I don't have to say shit about selective. That's what you're trying to mold me into saying. I don't have to say selective because y'all don't have to. All y'all can't fuck Rose.
I ain't
All
said
y'all can't eat no
I
pussy.
hold on.
All
We
y'all
talking-
can't eat
are
pussy.
you coming at me as a
I'm not
woman
coming
or
at
as
you.
a lesbian?
I'm speaking in general, just like you speaking about men in general.
Okay, so you say
Everybody ain't good.
I'm just saying women are pleasers. Like we want to please. Whether you want to please a woman or if you want to please a man, that's on you. But we
That don't
aim
mean
to
you're good
fucking
at it.
please.
That
I
don't
ain't
mean
saying
you're good
I
at
ain't
it.
good at it.
Listen,
I ain't saying they're good at it.
I don't listen because I done had a woman who loved to suck dick but was terrible at it. I just want to please you. I'm talking about in the middle of going to get dinner. Let me suck your dick. We in the car. Let me suck your dick. But me, I'm like,
listen, guys.
Bro.
You can't do everything to
with
everybody.
everybody.
If
Bruh.
you got the Mercedes, you can't put 93 gas in that and then have the beat up 87 Chevy and put 93 in that too now. You gotta drop down to the 87.
You better put 93 in that Chevy. You gonna fuck that goddamn fuel
Bruh.
pump
You
up.
put that 87 in there.
Bro.
You can't do everything for everybody. That's all I'm saying.
Hey,
Next.
Rose, this was fun. We ain't had one of those in a while.
I love the ping pong. All and to your credit and what you said, I fuck women, and I know all women can't fuck. Okay, I know that. I'm just going off the fact that you generalize that men are pleasers, and sometimes if it's, let's put it like this: if it's a woman that's worth it, like y'all said, you want to please her, correct?
You getting that
Yeah,
action?
you bring it out, and she
Okay.
probably,
Action.
Okay, then we can agree on that.
Mm-hmm.
We can
yeah,
agree on that.
Listen, she was a groupie. She probably was fine. He did everything, and he didn't know she was crazy.
And that's where he fucked up at.
That's all I'm saying.
The worst advice my daddy ever gave me when he found out I was gay was fuck every woman like you miss her.
Don't do that.
That's how my daddy sent me out into the concrete
He was setting
jungle.
you up. He was setting
Set you
up.
out. He set you up.
Do you know not know?
Set you
He
up.
set you
Daddy
up.
said you fuck
Hey.
every woman like you
Hey.
miss them.
You think I won't half man something I ain't really know? All right.
My daddy fucked me up, boy. Had me in these streets down running, jumping out of windows and shit. Like, what the fuck going on?
Hello, new admin staff, Latasha Scott. Congratulations.
Tasha admin?
You know, she principal, assistant principal.
Assistant principal.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought like she had got a badge for being in this group. My bad.
No.
Yeah, that's my assistant Garga. Go off, Garga.
You know, moving on up in these school streets.
All right, the last one. I say the best for last, I believe.
Please.
What you think it is?
Blind Side.
Blind Side.
Thank you.
Motherfucking Blind Side.
Hey,
Before we continue,
Bruh.
listen, if you have a good white person in your corner, just give them a hug. Because they ain't that many.
They ain't. I saw where you was going with that. I promise.
If you got a good white person in your corner,
Bruh.
and you know one or two, give him, next time you see Winston, though, you be like, hey, dog, I appreciate you, bro. When we appreciate you.
Ain't shit, boy.
Shout out to my boy BJ Munn from Hartsville. I appreciate you.
Some shit come with them, yo.
There you go, Moretta. It really was a motherfucking blind side. They blindsided him. That's how good this shit was. They blindsided Michael Orr.
Listen.
Hey, but I'm gonna tell y'all what's the source of this popping back up right now. Do y'all want to know what the source is?
His black wife.
Thank you.
He
was not concerned about none of this. He wasn't thinking about none of this until this black lady that he married came in and she went to looking over that paperwork and seeing what's this, that, and the third, and she tying up all them loose. And it's like, hold up, why they still got
we should have money in this?
Right.
Why does this movie say like they adopted you at 16 or early when they didn't
adopt you at all?
18.
They ain't even
already popular.
Bro, it's the fact that he done retired from the NFL and they still got a conservatorship over him. That's the shit that got me bugging.
The fact that even they 2 kids was getting royalty checks and
$225,
and he wasn't.
And they listen. I have an issue with this because
it's fucked up.
Even though he was 18, you gotta realize you still don't let 18-year-olds drink. You still don't let 18-year-olds do some of the things you let an adult do. So even though he was legally 18, he still was a child. And the problem I have is, in that movie, y'all made him look like the dumbest kid in the world.
Y'all made him look slow.
Slow.
Doobity-doo. Like you hear that music every time he walk in.
We ran tests on him, and guess what he was good at? Defense mechanisms.
Yeah. Like this dude was nowhere near slow. None of this. And so, first of all,
I didn't know that the family was the one that wrote and put the movie together. They were the ones that presented the movie.
Listen, here's my thing.
They
y'all already set, right?
That's stupid. Mm-hmm.
Y'all already set, right? So y'all own Taco Bell's, I think, something like that.
They got money. They got money.
Y'all already had money. Why did you continue want to take from people who are trying to get there?
Dog. We already discussed this. Only thing better than money is more money.
It's
greed.
Like,
good old American greed.
Like,
it's the greed.
You had us thinking like Sandra Bullock got an Oscar for this, and no, not to her because she didn't know. She just played a role.
So I was just about to say, y'all leave Sandra Bullock fuck alone.
Leave her
People
alone.
that's going after her like she really stole this man.
She was thick up in that movie.
I love me some goddamn Sandra
She was
Bullock.
bad in that movie.
Y'all had me thinking this white woman went to the hood. Are you with a black dude?
Come on.
So they had a book first.
Yeah.
Look.
And then, so first of all, y'all trying to make it seem like, oh, we let him go to Ole Miss. This nigga was recruited by a lot of schools. SEC football is the cream of the crop. Next is the Big Ten, and so on and so forth. So that means y'all didn't just allow him to go there. Y'all got some money for sending him there because he could have went to Alabama, he could have went to Florida, he could have went to all these schools now.
And they was cutting checks back then.
And they was cutting checks too. They sold him to Ole Miss, like Morel said. That's y'all alma mater. Y'all know somebody in the Bursaw's office. I know y'all ain't heard that word in a long time.
Bursaw.
And they cut y'all a check for letting him come, for swaying him to come there. So then that's already in. There's no less than 100,000. I know this.
They pieces of shit. I'm just gonna say.
Ole Miss, Ole Miss, y'all ain't won a national championship in a long time.
Like it, and they weren't fair in no way, shape, form, or fashion. Like, why is Michael Orr, the main character, the main subject, not getting at least a piece of the royalties?
That part.
But both your kids, your son and daughter, they get royalty checks, and those royalty checks aren't little.
Y'all made it seem like
was not a small movie.
No, it made 130. I want to say.
But dog, from the stuff that I'm seeing, they said like this isn't the first time he's been vocal about it. That he's been saying like, "Hey, this ain't true. This ain't a true story," and nobody was listening to his ass. It wasn't until like Doe said, "Nah, he done married a sister." Because
we thought he was slow.
One thing a sister gonna do, you ain't gonna play with her money, you ain't gonna play with her man, and you ain't gonna play with her kids.
Yeah, you're right.
Nope.
Okay, and you fucking with all three of them because you fucking with his money. So she coming through swinging, and now he won't answer. And I don't know if you saw the daddy, the Sean too. He said that they'll think about letting go of giving up the conservatorship. Think about it. They'll consider it. This man is fucking over 30 years old, and you still want to hold, bro? Make it make sense.
And see,
the man ain't coming up off his cash cow. They've been eating every year off this shit.
The same way y'all argue about Britney Spears need her conservatorship taken out. Y'all need to argue about this man because Britney clearly crazy. This man ain't short of crazy.
Her family knew what the fuck they was doing. They had that conservatorship. She them little hips all out on TikTok.
And Plies love her.
Plies love her. I promise.
Really?
Go watch Plies video.
Look at spin around. Slap that thing.
Brittany in the videos Brittany in them videos, them saggy draws on dancing and twerking. If you don't get out here.
Why her hips are? Why the draw stop all the way down at the bottom?
Because she ain't got no hips. She shaped like a dude, bro. She shaped straight up and down. So they ain't got no hips.
Them things be sagging. It look like she's sagging her drawers every time she on the video.
I'm a slave.
But I hate every part of this. I hate the fact that, you know,
she gonna smack her ass. He talking about this to smack heard around the world. And then he dropped the sound and you don't hear nothing but this.
Plies fool boy. You know, her husband went and filed for divorce, and he's trying to say he actually threw Plies in the divorce.
What?
The husband is saying that she's having an affair with Plies. It's part of his irreconcilable difference.
Now you reaching.
Bro, that man just filed for divorce, and of course he's asking for fucking money.
Now you reaching.
He's fighting the prenup. He wants Brittany to pay him.
I can see Plies on trial. Nobody hitting that big bitch.
This movie Blindside currently has made over $309 million.
Okay, now imagine if they're getting even 1 to 2% royalty checks yearly.
Oh no, they said how much they made. Both of the kids got 25 million off royalty so far.
25 million?
25 million.
Million?
Million.
Oh my God.
From The Blind Side, the guy that played football.
And that's just the movie. We ain't talking about
the books.
Books and nothing else. 25 million up
signings.
Yeah.
And this man, and y'all making all this money off of this man. And I don't know if you remember when he played for the Panthers, he had took a picture in his bathroom, and all you saw was a whole bunch of fucking medication bottles about him taking Percocet, like how much they be having to have to rely on pain pills to get through the fucking NFL season.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like you go through that much torture to put your family in a better position.
Hey, y'all, I look at it like this. I still feel like Hemingway High School owe me money because my shoulder's still tore up right now. I haven't been able to do shit properly the past week and a half from an old football injury. Right. So I can only imagine what those NFL players go through. You go through all those years of college. Mm-hmm. When you get to the professional stage, and now it's even worse because everybody's big. Everybody's
at least 3 in college. At least 3.
So. Yeah. Now you can take that back to Pee Wee League, middle school, high school, college, professional.
You know how many footballs behind my fence?
And when I tell y'all tore up, like my shoulder is tore up. I could be walking, it'll literally fall out the socket.
I don't even let my son watch football.
And this comes from getting sandwiched in between James Breland and somebody else.
Shout out to Breland.
Boy, let me tell you, boy, Breland be funny as fuck on that fucking football field. That motherfucker talk so much shit. I be down there laughing. If a motherfucking linebacker don't be running in condition, oh, you ate them China wings. You tell your ass to stay away from that goddamn China wing. I said, damn, Breland. I fucking love Breland, boy.
Yeah, man. So shout out to him.
Shout out, coach. Shout out, coach. That's solid individual.
Fuck yeah.
But yeah, blindsided me.
Although he tore my shoulder up and gave me numerous concussions.
James Breland was the one that gave you the nut cup sack.
No, that was Jermaine Singletary. Midget, you can't talk. You gave me a concussion too. You can't talk, Midget. You gave me a concussion too. Story time. We playing football behind Mike and Tashawn house. You know, Midget standing there. Midget, you know, because he's tall, he the quarterback for both teams. He gonna call a quarterback sneak. And mind you, Midget already 6'6". I went to grab.
That was about 6'3" at the time.
Mitch, you was about 6'6" already, bro. You was already amazingly tall. You wasn't regular tall. You wasn't like normal tall. You was amazingly tall. I go to tackle Midget, and Midget do some type of wiggle move and flapjack me up against the trailer.
I can still see that, though.
Yo.
I still remember that play.
Full concussion. Never got diagnosed. Just had to walk home dizzy as fuck.
I still remember that.
Meanwhile, Deshaun Terrell, man, don't get up, man, because, you know, I'm known for being strong, so they think I can take anything. I'm saying, nigga, I just hit the trailer, bitch.
No, right up again. I mean, the edge of it.
Edge of the trailer.
And I didn't think, you know, I just think I'm going to wiggle out of Doe arms and make this touchdown. I didn't know he was going to go fly into the trailer. I'm like,
dog, I could see the shit in my head, dog.
Yo, we could do a skit and reenact this shit.
Listen, I can see this play. That's one of the things I'll never get. I can see it in my head right now. Thanks,
Don't say nothing about James Breland.
Thanks,
yours was just as bad. You flapjacked me into a trailer, midget.
And we ain't had on no pads.
No.
Yeah, my bad.
My bad. I finally got an apology, a fucking apology 30 years later.
I forgot about. I didn't know you had concussion. Well, yeah, you got over pretty slow. We didn't know what concussion was.
We did not. Yeah.
We know now.
You didn't know what it was back then. We know now, and yeah, you would. Yeah, my bad though. Kind of fell.
I feel some type of way now. You done brought back a bad memory.
Look, I'm like you don't open up a fucking damn wound, boy.
Yeah, I did. My bad.
It's all right.
Drink on me next time I see you.
My bad.
Kids got their first day of school. Got to make sure hair's done, hair's braided. Got to iron my boy shorts.
Get them right.
Crease that shirt up.
Once again, shout out to my boy James Breland, them Sumter Gamecocks. We had our first opening game. We beat the motherfuckers 53-8.
Dang.
They got some monsters in Sumter, boy.
Yeah, that's country. That's country, so.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Oh, and then I didn't tell y'all motherfuckers. I walk into work Thursday and my coworker quit, put in her 2 weeks notice. So now it's about to be my shit by myself. This is about to...
Before we leave, who sized you up? Why you had to go upstairs?
Dog. Them kids been sizing me up. Girls, boys, all of them. And all of them look like grown people. I took my happy ass up the stairs and looked down at the cafeteria while they were still in the cafeteria because they have 4 different lunches. And then went down the stairs when I got closer to my office and went in my office, boy. I ain't fucking around with them kids.
Size you up how? Like, they want to try you?
Some of them look like they want to try me. Some of them look like they want to fight me. I can't decipher either one. But
you ain't got time for it.
Dog. Just imagine 50 kids in the cafeteria at one time, and I'm just trying to squeeze through all of them. Excuse me, and I'm littler than all of them.
They probably think you stupid.
Yeah. One teacher was cussing me out because I was going down the teacher hallway, and I had to show up. I was my badge like this. I work here, ma'am.
Excuse you, I work here.
But yeah, them kids different, bro.
Stay solid in them Sumter streets, man.
By the way, before we get out of here, if anybody wants to do any advertising with us, we are on all streaming platforms. Holla at me, Rose, or Midgie. We appreciate you all. We love you. Thank you all for all your support. But please go check us out on Spotify. When you're at work, give us a click. It's a nice listen.
I'll be uploading a couple this week.
Hold on, I gotta get the Tubi movie. What movie you said it was?
My Husband's Enemy.
My Husband's Enemy.
My Husband's Enemy is the Tubi.
Come on, Angela.
Tubi Tuesday. Tubi movie of the week. Everybody go on Tubi. Tubi's free.
It's a Tubi August.
My Husband's Enemy is what we're watching, and then
it's
also
the last Tubi August too.
Yeah. And also, go watch Painkillers because this is a great conversation piece. We got to talk about it next week.
But Rose, I thought you had been watching the steroid doc because I already started that. The one
I finished that one. That shit good. We need to talk about that too next week.
Okay, like I'm almost through with that. I'm like 20 minutes into it.
Okay, it's about an hour and 20.
Something like that. I didn't check.
They keep flashing while I'm on.
Wasn't it episodes or was it actually a movie?
It's an episode of I thought it was Untold.
Yeah, Untold.
Oh, it is Untold.
It's Untold.
Yeah.
To be or not to be. Bye, Retta.
Oh, I'm stealing that one, Retta.
There go the title. There go the title.
Right, to be or
to
not.
Be or not to be. I like it, Retta.
I'm stealing it. It is got.
Look, y'all have an amazing week.
I'm gonna watch it and I'm gonna post it and tell everybody we watching it, reviewing it. So, and I have some episodes out tomorrow and Tuesday and Wednesday. I'm trying to catch us up. So be on the lookout. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in with us. We'll see y'all next Sunday.
Don't Michael or me. Don't block. Bye, girl.
Oh yeah. No copyright. No copyrights. We'll see y'all next week. All right. Bye.